Hello vinyl community, Bradley here. Today I want to talk about three very popular turntables, the new turntables that are being sold. All three sound excellent in my opinion. They are marketed as, they call them entry level, which I don't think it does them justice. I think they're above entry level. They're pretty good turntables, and all of them sound. Each one sounds very good. So, what's my problem? Well, my problem is each one of these has, I guess, a built-in flaw. I don't like that. So anyhow, all these three turntables, the price range is between $250, probably up to $350. That would cover all three. So let's get on with it. The three turntables, which I've had experience with each one. Let's go with the Audio-Technica, the AT-120. Super sounding. It comes with a very good Audio-Technica, I believe it's a 95E cartridge, kind of like a starter cartridge, but this starter cartridge sounds very good, very good. So what's my problem with the AT-120? There's a couple problems. One problem is the anti-skate mechanism is known to either quit working or maybe it never did work, on these turntables. Recently I bought a double album, classical album, 2-album set. So the fourth side was blank, no grooves at all. So I kind of figured the anti-skating was not working on this, which I don't know. Sound-wise, do I hear that inner groove distortion? I probably don't. But you can check the anti-skating with a blank record. Put the needle on there. Well, I did it with the Audio-Technica, and it just, like, once you put the needle on, it just made a beeline for the the spindle. And even I tried turning the anti-skating up to the max. That had no bearing on it. And apparently the AT-120 is known for that. Okay, that's a, maybe you don't hear that, I don't know. But come on, that's a problem. Fix it. Another problem on the AT-120, which I guess it's not their problem, really. I had decided to upgrade the cartridge. I went with a Grado Blue Prestige. Cost whatever, a few bucks extra. So I put that on there. The sound was amazing, very good, sounds super. But the AT-120 is a direct drive turntable with the motor beneath the spindle, the platter. And the Grado, I think it's called a moving magnet cartridge, MM. That picked up hum from the motor. So even before I put the stylus on the record, you could hear, not loud, but you could hear it through the speakers, a hum. And frankly, my hearing is not really good, you know, but I heard that. Once the music starts playing, no problem. You know, you're not gonna hear the hum. But I heard it, you know, when there was silence, and it just bugged me. So okay, that's it for the AT-120. Otherwise, great sound, great sound. Okay, let's go to the it's called the Orbit U-Turn, or the U-Turn Orbit. I always get that confused. My cousin bought one of these, which you can kind of customize it. It's really neat. But one time I was visiting his house. A record was spinning. It ended. I went to pick the record up. The belt is on the outside of the platter. So when I went to pick the record up, I must have grabbed that belt. And since then, I've talked to him, and he's kind of said the same thing. It's like, so you got to put the belt back on, which is a pain. So that's not good. That's a engineering flaw. You can have the belt underneath on a, you don't have to have it on the outside. So, and another thing on the Orbit that I'm not enthused with is, I think I'm correct here. I'm pretty sure I am. It does not have a detachable head shell. So if you want to change cartridges, I would assume you have to be right on top of the turntable, the tone arm, and mess around with it, which that sounds like a hassle to me. Yeah. Personally, I'd rather take the, if it's detachable head shell, just turn it off, take it to a stereo shop that has a cartridge you want, have them put it on. They'll do it for free. I go for the easy way. So, but the Orbit, the U-Turn, the sound is amazing. You know, no problem. Sounds good. But there's a flaw. Okay, let's get to the last in this. When I got rid of the AT-120, I bought a Fluance RT-81. Looks beautiful. Walnut, shiny, and all that. Sounds very good. Which I swapped the Grado cartridge from the AT, stuck it on. So I'm not getting any motor hum because it's belt driven. The motor's far away from the cartridge. So that's good. And I was kind of aware of this problem before I bought the Fluance. There are speed issues. Some people say the speed fluctuates. Now there are tuning or speed or screws on the bottom of the turntable for 33 and 45. I guess you can actually increase or decrease the speed. I have not done that. I probably will one of these days. But anyhow, when I first got the turntable, I downloaded an app for my iPhone called RPM. And you just stick that on the platter, turn it on, your iPhone goes around, and it tells you the speed. Now I am thinking, when I tried that the first time, it was, I think it was 34 RPM. That's the reading that came up. So, you know, that's close. Anyhow, so I hooked the system all up, and I checked it the other day, and it was probably, I don't know, maybe 34 and 0.2 or 2.5. So you're talking almost a revolution per minute. Like I said, there are screws on the bottom. You know, that's like the anti-skate. I probably wouldn't realize it unless you have these tools to actually test. And when you actually test them, well, it's not how it should be. So I just thought I'd make this video saying that there are a lot of really good turntables out there that have great sound, but you know, just be aware of the not downfalls, but the problems, inherent problems in each one of these turntables. So I hope this will help people, you know, when you're looking to buy one. Just be aware of this, and if any of these things, maybe it will affect your decision on the turntable that you buy. So anyhow, I guess that's it for today. This is Bradley. If you care to like or subscribe, I would appreciate it. So have a good day. We'll see you next time.